You're never gonna get your manifestation if you do not understand these 5 major points here. I'm about to be very brutally upfront and honest with you in this video. So if you do not like it, simply scroll away right now because there will be a lot of triggers in this video. Here's the thing. Manifestation is actually not too difficult. All you need to do is do the right things and then the right things would happen to you. But here's the thing. Most people don't do the right things, yet they expect something right to happen to them. That doesn't work, you see. Now that leads me to point number 1. What you want is not what you need. You see, manifestation is a co-creation process. It means you're co-creating with the universe, with God, with creation, whatever name that you call the supreme entity. Now, since it is a co-creation process, why must you want it your way? Learn to surrender, learn to trust the process. You want it your way doesn't usually work. You see, you are in your own way. I give you a simple classic example here. You say you want to manifest wealth, and then you start watching a bunch of free videos on TikTok, YouTube, on Google, and then you tried the visualization techniques, the manifestation techniques, and then you say you try it for a few months or a few weeks, and then you say it doesn't work, nothing happened. Nothing happened. You see, it worked for some people. It worked for all those highly successful individuals. It worked for all the big CEOs. It worked for the executives. It worked for the entrepreneurs. Why didn't it work for you? What makes you so special? I'm not saying it in a very demeaning way. Think about it. Why didn't it work for you and work for some? You see, obviously there must be something wrong, isn't it? Either 1, you must have done it the wrong way, or 2, there must be something wrong with you, right? Even if not, then it would have worked, right? Now, let's use this simple analogy here. If, let's say, a person who has bad breath, okay? And he says that, oh, I do not have bad breath, but he can't smell his own breath. Obviously, somebody else out there can smell his breath. When one person tells this person, oh, you got bad breath, you know, obviously that person can be right, can be wrong, right? Because it's only just one person. However, if like there's 2 or 3 person or 4 person, all of them say, hey, you've got bad breath. Obviously, something must be wrong with your breath right now, isn't it? So, this is the point I'm making over here. If it didn't work for you, but it worked for everyone else, that means you must be doing it wrong, or you must have something wrong with you. Now, this leads me to point number 2. Instead of focusing on what you want, you need to start focusing on your being. This leads me to the paradigm of the be, do, and the have. You see, a lot of people tend to focus on wanting to have. And what is wanting to have? The having paradigm is instant gratification. You see, we can't blame these people. We can't blame these people wanting to have instant gratification because society has actually conditioned all of us to want to have instant gratification. Once I do something, I must immediately get it. You see, I work like 8 hours a day. I must get my pay, either weekly or monthly. Not too much gap. You see, if there's too much gap, you can go and have a lawsuit with the company. You can press charges, right? So there's this instant gratification usually quite soon. But in manifestation, it doesn't happen instantly. You need to know all this constantly wanting to have. I want to watch free stuff, take and take, without giving. Do you think it works that way? Have a think about it. Do you think it works that way? Do you think the universe functions in this way? There are universal laws that are at play. You constantly want to take free videos, free advice, free events, freebies. Do you think it happens that way? There is the law of universe at play, the law of correspondence, which is as above, so below, as within, so without. So simply, whatever that is inside of you right now, you need to know. If you're filled with scarcity, filled with lack, filled with fear, all you're gonna get is all the fear, scarcity, and the lack. This is what would be portrayed and shown and reflected back to you. Now, there is also another law. That is the law of compensation, which means that whatever that you put out is whatever that you are gonna get back. So if you constantly just be taking and taking, do you think that you're gonna be receiving? Obviously not. You need to first put out before you can receive, isn't it? So That leads me to the point where you are not willing to invest in yourself. How are you willing? How are you able to receive something from the universe? Who knows, somebody is probably going to help you with just one single advice. You're going to get instant manifestation. But because you're not willing to invest, then you missed out this opportunity. So instead of focusing on what you want, focus on your being instead. So that leads me to point number 3, how to be. Easy. You say, I want to be rich, right? Now, take out 60% of your savings and invest in investments. But it's too risky. Come on, where did the buts come from? Okay, I'll give you a classic example. Right now, we all know that cryptocurrency is at its all-time high. Bitcoin has just surpassed 100,000. So definitely all the other coins would follow suit, right? So all the experts are speculating, saying that Ethereum is going to be the next coin that would surpass 5,000 USD. So upon hearing this intel, what would you do? Even if you're skeptical, take out 10% and actually invest in Ethereum, and then you will see some returns, right? But it's too risky. But I do not know how to invest. Where did all this but come from? Say, I want to have a freedom lifestyle. Okay? Easy. Quit your 9-to-5 job. Stop trading time for money. And actually start your own business. Be an entrepreneur just like me. But I do not know how to get my clients. I do not know what product to do. I do not... Come on, where did the buts come from? I want to have a partner. Easy. Just put yourself out there. Be on different social events, social gatherings. You see that cute guy over there? You see that cute lady over there? Go and approach them and say hi and make friends with them. But I do not know how to approach people. I do not know how to put myself out there. Where did all this but come from again? I want to have a fit and athletic body, a healthy body. Easy. All you need to do, have a healthy diet, work out 5 times a week. It's too tiring. I have to work every single day. I have to work overtime. I don't have the time to actually work out. But, I can't eat healthy. Where did all this but come from again? Do you see my point right now? Now, do you wonder where all these buts came from? Where? Obviously, all these buts are in the way, isn't it? In the way towards your manifestation is blocking you, isn't it? You see, your manifestation is not happening not because the universe or God doesn't love you. It's simply because you do not love yourself. Your very own being. Just ask yourself, have you ever actually sat down and understand about yourself and understand where these buts actually stem from within you? You see, if you truly understand, now that would lead me to point number 4. Where does these buts come from? Where did all these buts come from? Buts are actually the resistance towards trying something uncomfortable or trying something new. You see, all these buts obviously comes from, number 1, your past negative experiences. Basically, all the fears, all the traumas that you've went through. Number 2, all the societal conditionings from your education, from your childhood, from your parents, from your environment, your community, from your country even, right? Point number 3, all the belief systems that you hold, or simply what the society has told you that, you shouldn't do this, money don't grow on trees. So all of this is creating the buts in you. Okay? So it starts forming limiting beliefs, and all these limiting beliefs are then stored deep in your psyche, inside your subconscious mind, which is the large storage drive. Okay? Now, the subconscious mind has its own language, and this language speaks very subtly to your conscious mind. Even if you're very aware, sometimes you may not even be very aware of it. Even actions can be very subconscious in nature, and that you don't even actually aware of these actions when you're actually doing them. Some people bite their nails, right? And when they bite, they instantly just bite their nails. They don't think too much into it. It has become so subconscious deep into their psyches. Now that leads me to the last point, point number 5. Your conscious mind is the goal setter. Your unconscious mind is the goal getter. Okay? So obviously you can consciously try to manifest using your conscious mind, setting your goals, your plans, your dreams, and hoping that it would manifest. But we would use a simple illustration in point number 3. Say I want to have a fit and healthy athletic body, right? So right now, I'm supposed to eat healthily, right? But why do I self-sabotage? I self-sabotage because my subconscious mind is showing me a different message. It's showing me that, oh, all my family members are all fat and overweight. Okay, this is gonna affect me. It starts showing me like maybe I've been trying to work out for the last 10 years. I'm trying to lose weight, but it hasn't worked. How is it gonna be different right now? So I start listening to this subconscious message. What happens next? Well, obviously, I start chewing on a bag of Tim Tams. I start chewing on chocolates, snacks here and there. There goes my eating healthily. Next, I say I'm supposed to work out regularly, 5 times a week, right? Now, what do? I self-sabotage because my subconscious mind starts showing me scenes of me about my past when I'm supposed to lose weight. I dress up in my gym attire, I go to the gym, somebody laughed at me because I do not look good in front of the mirror. Some people make fun of me, saying, hey, call me fat, things like that. Show me a scene of me having enjoyment, having fun at home, where all my family members are all watching Netflix and eating a bags of Cheetos and bags of potato chips, having fun. So obviously, what should I do then? Easy. I just need to go back home, turn on Netflix and just have a good time with my family members chewing my bags of Cheetos and potato chips. You see how powerful the subconscious mind is? Obviously, look at this image here, this iceberg. The conscious mind is only just 5% of your overall 100% of the mind. The unconscious basically covers 95%. So what should you focus on first? Obviously, focus on working on the unconscious mind, right? See, now you know that manifestation is not just manifestation alone. It is mindset work. So if you do not understand these 5 points, please rewatch it and rewatch it. And if you still do not know, please reach out. If you need help, you need help. Okay? It's not just manifestation. We are faced with problems, okay? And the reason why we want to manifest something is because we are lacking it in the first place and it is causing us some problems. It's not giving us at least what we desire or we are happy about, okay? So reach out and then we would have a word around your problems of manifestation. Much love and blessings to you.